part of our broadcast team, former #1 overall pick himself, David Carr. How are you, David, down there on the field?
I'm doing great, guys.
What are your 2 cents on what you've seen so far?
Well, early on, we got to see guys warm up, and it's the first time I've seen a lot of these guys live. Saw Josh Rosen earlier this year, but you get a sense of guys like Josh Allen. The ball just naturally comes off his hand with effortless velocity. So that's kind of nice to see. It's as advertised. The accuracy stuff, 56% in college, obviously well documented, but the kid can rip it. I mean, he gets out here and throws it. So, a little shaky with the first couple throws, but that's to be expected. These guys will start warming up and it'll be just fine.
Here's Lamar.
Remember, a lot of these guys have never been under center in their lives, so the footwork is brand new to them. And David, I'm a big believer that your feet and your eyes as a quarterback have to be connected, and that's what really equals accuracy, and that's what they're all working on with their quarterback coaches now.
Yep, exactly. I think that's one of the main things you guys were talking earlier about, having guys out here you've never thrown to. Oh, you're good, bro. We got guys running through the drill. It's okay, man. It's your show. You take the 3 steps and you throw them to a spot. These guys are taking a nice 45-degree angle on the slant. And if you've thrown a slant before, you can go out here and rip this thing. So just like you said, these guys want to see you take a nice, clean drop, get the ball out of your hand, throw it in the spot you should throw it in. And if it's a little behind or a little bit in front, you'll get the timing with these guys. But they just want to see how it comes out of your hand naturally.
And David, we're looking at Josh Allen here, who is used to being under center. Now, again, they're just kind of warming up here, so I don't think the footwork is as active as you're going to see in a few minutes.
Right.
But
the other thing,
he's an overstrider a little bit, and here's Lamar. Go ahead, David.
No, you're right, and you saw him, and you guys talked about it a little bit. Josh, when he was going through a 7-step drop, he's back at 10 yards, so he's got a big stride, and it doesn't look like he's exerting a lot of energy. So that's a really good sign if you're a quarterback coach or a play caller. As a guy that doesn't look like he has to work that hard to get back there and do things kind of over the top of what most guys can do. And then Lamar, a little bit shorter stride, probably not as comfortable being in that situation. So that's a reps thing.
Well, I'll tell you, David, something interesting. Daniel Jeremiah said earlier about how narrow a base Lamar has, and I compare it to Marcus Mariota when he came out. Very similar, straight up, linear type throwers. And it'll be interesting to see if he's able to widen his base off a little bit and drive using his hips.
It's interesting. Even guys like people compare him to Michael Vick a lot. Michael Vick would step right underneath his hips and do kind of the same thing. So guys are different, but you just want to see him improve a little bit throughout the day, because he did miss some earlier throws in the spot drills, which is a little concerning because the guys are just standing there. But hopefully he can warm up a little bit, make some good throws. Like that first throw with Josh it's just effortless, man. I mean, he gets back there. It doesn't even look like he's working hard. The ball kind of just flips out of his hand, so it's a good sign.
With Josh on his film, about every 7th or 8th or 9th throw, you go, what was that? Just his feet aren't under his body. He's disconnected, and an ugly throw comes out. But when it's all synced up, it's the best looking ball out of your hand that I've seen. He's got the biggest arm I've seen since Jamarcus Russell.
Well, it really is too. When I was watching him warm up, the first couple throws, I was just kind of, wow, that's crazy. How hard that comes out of his hand, and it doesn't look like he's working. And then his first slant was, high and to the left about 4 or 5 feet, and I was like, well, where'd that come from? I was just about ready to talk good about you on TV.
Exactly.
And you gave me that one, so yeah.
And that's who he is. That's why he's been 56% amongst some other reasons. But I talked to Jordan Palmer, who's working with him, and again, they're trying to work on him on trying to limit that front leg and how far he steps, trying to be more consistent with his footwork.
And you know what happens with that front leg, and that's why he's able to generate a lot of velocity, because he almost locks it out at times, and then that can really affect your accuracy. So
and it affects spine angles and everything.
Yeah, and that's where you get the throw where we're both like, well, what happened?
Yeah, exactly.